Well, hello everybody. Hope everybody's having an incredible day. Glad to be able to have a conversation with you here this evening. My name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home online. And today I want to talk to you about the 4 stages of learning. And you can kind of ask yourself, what stage are you in whatever it is that you're doing in your work, your business, your life, whatever that is. You want to ask yourself, what stage are you in? And you want to work yourself up to stage 4. And the first stage of learning is you're unconsciously incompetent. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is you're consciously incompetent. Stage 3 is you're consciously competent. And then stage 4, which we all want to work towards, is you're unconsciously competent. So let's go back and kind of talk about the different stages. Now, stage 1, you're unconsciously incompetent, meaning you don't even know that you don't know, if that makes sense. And for me, I think a great analogy for all of us is driving. So, prior to you being 15 or 16 years old, maybe you're a little kid, you didn't know how to drive, and it didn't even dawn on to you that at some point that you were going to be driving. You were just unaware that you didn't really know what it was that you were doing. Then all of a sudden, you started to go out and drive. I'll never forget, my dad, my first car that he gave me was a 1982 Toyota Corolla. And I'll never forget, we were driving around a parking lot in North Kingstown, Rhode Island, near the Quonset, base. And I was consciously incompetent. It was my first time driving a stick shift, and every time it went to, switch gears, it was an issue. I was grinding the gears, and I knew, that I was bad. I knew that I didn't know what I was doing. The third stage is consciously competent. All of a sudden I got to the point where I took my driver's test. And I had, gone through it enough times that I had actually started to learn the basics, and I had to think about every single thing. I had to make sure that I was coming to a complete stop. I had to really, really think about it if I was going to go out and, do a 3-point turn or back into a parking spot or parallel park. But, you get to the point in anything where you're consciously competent. Meaning you can go out and do it, but you've got to be 100% present to what you're doing. You're going to be consciously competent, and then unconsciously competent. All of us have gotten to this stage when it comes to driving. How many of us, matter of fact, say that's me, drop a comment that says that's me if you can relate to this. How many of you have ever gotten home at the end of the night, maybe at the end of the workday, and you don't even realize how you got home? Like you were, on phone calls, doing a bunch of different things, singing a song, all kinds of different things were going on in your life. And you weren't even aware of how you got home, but you did it so many times that you were unconsciously competent. You just got there without even realizing what you were doing because your muscle memory had been trained so much that you've just done it so many times that you became unconsciously competent. And whatever it is that you do, for me, I'm in the home-based business, arena. And I look up to, my mentors, Patrick and Mike Mazer, and these guys are in the stage of unconscious competence, meaning I can call them about any situation and they can give me the answer to the situation because they've had so many years of experience that they don't even have to go out and think about what it is that they're going to say. 99 days ago, I started doing a Facebook Live every single day. This is the 99th consecutive day. Somebody drop a comment that says 99. This is the 99th consecutive day. Now, prior to those 99 days, I was unconsciously incompetent. Meaning the thought of doing this hadn't even really occurred to me. Or maybe it occurred a little bit, but fear, just kind of let that go. So I was bad at it, but I didn't really even know that I was bad because I was unconsciously incompetent. Then it came the first couple of them that I did. And here's what I can tell you. I was consciously incompetent, meaning I just made myself do them, even though I knew it wasn't great. I had notes all over the place. I look back at them and I see myself with my heads turned like this because I was, having Post-it notes as I was talking that were not even near the phone. I was just needing that. So, but I did it. And then all of a sudden, it became consciously competent where I could really, think about something and organize some thoughts. And that started to go out and get better. And I can't wait to get to the point where I'm unconsciously competent. Matter of fact, some days ideas of what I'm going to talk about, it just comes to me and it's like, boom, let's go. No preparation. And I can just do it. So I can feel myself growing. I can feel myself getting better. But I also know I got a long way to go. And every one of you do too, I'm sure, in whatever it is that you do. But we want to get to that point where we're unconsciously unconsciously competent in anything that we do. So, those are the 4 stages of learning. Hope everybody got some laugh and also some insights out of what I shared tonight. Hit the share button if you believe that somebody else could go out and get some value out of learning the 4 stages of learning. And I want you to go out and write down category 4. Because that's where we all want to be. We all want to be in that 4th stage of learning, unconsciously competent. So write down stage 4, drop a comment that says stage 4, because that's where you want to go in your level of learning. Or let's say level 4. I like the sound of that a lot better. I like the sound of level 4. So again, my name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home online. Hope everybody has a great rest of your night. God bless, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on my 100th consecutive Facebook Live. Fired up for tomorrow. Got something exciting prepared. Have a great night, everybody.